Hey guys, let's get into a game that was posted on Reddit's Castit, Reddit/r/Castit. It is Liquid Sheth versus I Am Seed. This replay, I'm not sure if it was from a tournament or just from the ladder. Are you I Am or Ban, or are you just Protoss? Says Liquid Sheth, the red Protoss spawning close by air position on Shattered Temple. These professional StarCraft players battling it out here, one of the best maps in the world. I'm Protoss. I am Protoss. Cool. I'm in KRIM team. Oh, yeah. He's going under the alias I am Protoss. So, a lot of Koreans change their names as they play on the North American server. Annyeonghaseyo. Okay, that's something in Korean. Good game. Okay. So, some manner stuff going on. Manner stuff's being manner. So, the Protoss is not going to take a Forge Fast Expand, as I would always do on this map, because Forge Fast Expand is actually really cool. And he's gonna go ahead and scout cross. I'm not gonna murder any more Korean for you guys, so I don't speak Korean, so I don't know. If he can pronounce that, Protoss knows what he's talking about, but if he can't, he doesn't know what he's reading. Sheth looks like he's gonna go for expansion very early, maybe on 14, 15. Actually, no. In his spawning pool on 14 or 13 rather, and he's gonna get an extractor. Okay. That's pretty cool. Gateway going down by I Am Seed. Extractor should be coming down soon. Assimilator should be coming down pretty soon for I Am Seed. And Sheth's gonna, take it slow, Commander. He's gonna do some normal stuff. Ain't no crazy stuff going on now. We're only at 18 food, about 2 minutes into this game. Yeah, nothing to really talk about right now. But I don't know why. I guess I've seen a lot of 3-gate expand builds work a lot more common. They're a lot more common now than the Forge Fast Expand build, which I would always do. I would always do a Forge Fast Expand on this map versus a Zerg, because it's just, you can get like a huge lead if they expand, because they usually do. But Sheth isn't here. Getting his queen out and getting 4 lings. This is really weird, as he hasn't expanded yet on this map. I've yet to see a lot of Zergs not expand within the first 4 minutes of this matchup. And he's gonna have a drone come down here. He's gonna wait for his things. He's gonna have a 20 hatch. Just about waiting for 300. Just 300 actually for the minerals. And we're gonna see our first zealot out here for I Am Seed. Usually, if you're looking for what the Protoss is doing, you look out for what is coming out of his gateway. His first gateway, he's getting a zealot. That means he's saving gas. So he's going to get a sentry after that, and he's going to chrono boost both. Sheth getting his hatchery right now. Pretty standard. He's going to break down these rocks to try to do some damage. The Zerglings do, like, what, 2 damage to this? Yeah, it's going to take a bunch of whacks from these Zerglings to do anything. And Overlord moving into position, as he does have one here, so you're going to be able to see what he's doing. He has double gas on one base, so more sentries going to be able to come. I used to like a lot of fast sentry pushes on Metalopolis versus Zerg, but that would involve a lot more gates, so he's probably going to go for, I'm not even sure, maybe a 1-gate Robo, or just going to keep pumping sentries, it looks like. He's going to put that on 2 more gates, I believe, or he's going to throw it on a Nexus. This is going to be a 1-gate expand? Really? Okay. Well, this is the build that he wants to go down. This is the path he wants to walk. Sheth is going to be taking the not-so... Okay, he stopped here. There you go. He can take the expansion route, but he's going to take it the way, much more defensive route. He's going to have a lot more lings than normal, than he would have if he just normally did a quick 3rd base. A bunch of lings coming in here. I think there's... No, he could force field. He's doing pretty good, but he might lose his Nexus if he's not careful. A bunch of lings coming in here. He needs to get some good force fields, but he only has 1 zealot. This could be pure trouble if he's not careful. Another sentry popping out. He needs a zealot to deal with these. He needs to force field this or try to defend somehow, but these lings have free reign on this if they can get hits on it. They have a good surface area around here to do damage. Nexus almost done, even though it is almost half health. Gateway coming up, 2 more gates. With the warp gate research on the way, we're going to see a lot more units here, and the Zerglings are going to have to fall back for the time being. 7 drones in production for Liquid Sheth. Let's take a look at the army supply to worker supply. Sheth's up by 6 workers, which is about normal. Army supply is kind of like wishy-washy for both players. I'm not really sure, but who's in the lead? Because a bunch of sentries, they're good force fields, and they're good for mitigating damage, but they aren't the most offensive units. 2 spines going down right now, actually. Does he think he's feeling out his opponent? I think that he's thinking, okay, it's going to be like a 2-base timing push. Robo Facility going down now. The Stalker's going to pick off an Overlord real quick, deny any sort of information. And this being made on the lower ground, I don't think that Sheth is going to be able to spot this. A bunch of Overlords here, which is actually really good positioning. I like that a lot. Check for rocks, almost done. These things have been beating on it all day and night. Gonna check for any proxy pylons. It's really smart by Sheth, actually. These are actually very good places for proxy pylons. In the corners and the crevices of every expansion that you're not at. Taking both of his gases at his natural, Sheth is gearing up for some late game tech. A hatchery going down at his third by destroying those rocks. Right now the Protoss has a lot of sentries here. He has about 6 of them, with about 3 zealots and a stalker. This is very good timing to hit if you have sentries at full energy. And if he gets an immortal, he can deal with a lot of roach pushes, or a lot of roach builds. Excuse me. His third and fourth gas, he's not going to pick up. Now he is. Maybe if he's going to go into a Colossus timing, he's getting 1-4. He's going to get a second along with the Twilight Council. Would be really cool. Sheth going into his lair at his natural, which is really smart. And he's going to root these up and make an evolution chamber. He should drop down another one for another side of upgrades. A lot more drones need to be pumped just so he can support and saturate these as fast as he can. He has a lot of drones here. Observer popping his head in saying, "What's up, yo? I'm going to see what you got." He's got a lot of drones right now. What's his drones at right now? Oop, nope, that one. His drones are at 60 to 50. That's pretty much a 20 supply. Yeah, that's almost 20 supply lead. But in workers alone, and his third base. So the Zerg's playing right now. The Protoss has to make it happen and get some upgrades. There you go. +1 started from his fort, getting a Twilight Council. That's actually really good. And if he doesn't attack with this, it's okay. If he gets a very large gateway army with upgrades and this amount of force fields, he has about 6 sentries with almost full energy. That's a lot of force fields, man. That's, what, 50 force fields, so it's 4 force fields per sentry? Jesus, that's a lot. He destroyed these back rocks very sneakily, only with like about 8 or 7 Zerglings. Destroying this gold would be actually really smart. He can keep enforcing with just pure gateway units. 2 more gates going down. A Spire and an Infestation Pit by Sheth, which are actually really smart because he needs to get some harassment done. Both players are trying to macro up right now, and they are doing a good job, but not much is happening. IMC gearing up for what looks like a big gateway timing right now. +1 almost done. Blink started as well as Templar Archives. This looks like it could be a very good timing that he can hit right here if he does hit Sheth without any defenses. The Zealots in the back needs to move the Stalkers to the back and the Zealots in the front to hit these spines. That's a lot of spines, though. If he can swarm from the back, he can do a lot of damage here. Sheth has to get in defensive positions. Force field's coming up, but his Zergling's got to swarm the back. A lot of spines are just going to deny this attack. Zealots not doing anything. They're on hold position right now. Nice force fields, but it looks like they overlapped a little too much. He's going to have to fall back and get some more units. His third coming up right now. His rocks being destroyed by Sheth. Sheth needs to go ahead and take his fourth right now, as the attack was thwarted successfully with the help of Ling aggression from the back and spines at the front. Storm being researched right now. Blink should be done in like about 15 seconds, real time. Pathogen glands being researched, as well as a +1 air and defense by Sheth with a bunch of mutas in here. Didn't even see him making these. Oh, almost picked off 2 High Templars. That would have been huge, but he does pick off some workers. Let's look at what he kills. He kills about 3 workers, but you know, it's still good to make the Protoss feel that vulnerability. He has to keep units in his base right now, dropping 2 more cannons. Almost, wait, I don't see the third cannon, but 2 cannons here. Oh, there's the cannon, duh. 2 cannons in his base, making him keep High Templar at home just for the Muta's defense is going to limit his attack options. Muta's coming into his gold base. 3 cannons up here, going to try to pick off a cannon without losing too many Mutas. Sheth, you got to be careful because you don't lose free Mutas. And he does pick off 1 cannon, and he's going to pick off some assimilators, maybe? No, I don't think so. Ooh, nice blink, picking off a few Mutas, doing some damage, getting them into the orange, which is actually really cool. Sheth going ahead and double expand behind this aggression because he does have to make this time work for him. The time that he's attacking right now, he's doing stuff behind it, picking off more workers. Another blink forward, killing one more Mutalisk. But right now he's making it work for him. Plus one air is almost done. That makes killing workers a lot easier. And he can do so much behind this. He's expanding twice, which is actually so big. He's getting 3 infestors right now, plus these this air attack to be finished. Let's see if he goes anywhere from this. He needs to start a hive soon for Greater Spire. But right now, Sheth's getting all 4 gases on his new bases. He's going to be able to get in a good position for the later game as we move to the mid game right now. A bunch of High Templars here. He has about 6 of them. Energy not sufficient enough to have a real battle, but he does have some storms, which are pretty good. Let me adjust my headset. Take a sip of my drink while that's going on. And a bunch of spines being moved up. I like this by Sheth. Realizing that he has the economical advantage from the early game, having a lot more drones. Yeah, Liquid has 30 more drones. He can make spines all day, every day if he wanted to. And the forward pylon here by I Am Protoss or I Am Seed, Mutas are going to go ahead and attack because, well, that's actually a lot of cannons and a lot of High Templars. So I don't know if attacking would be good. This is actually one of the most strongest defenses at a base I've ever seen. 5 cannons now and 2 High Templars. Actually awesome. That's so cool. And here comes the attack on the gold base of I Am Seed. He needs to pick up these cannons. They're grouped up, but there's nobody home. Again, another attack here. Lings surrounding the Stalkers, which are really cool, but +2 with Archons is going to be so hard to deal with for Sheth. A lot of fungals can land here, but oh wow, huge feedback, beautiful play, picking off the highest energy infestor of Sheth. I Am Seed is totally on his game. He might have missed his drop right here, but he is still on top of his game in the offensive lane. Mutas here, gonna try again for this gold attack. Let's see if IMC is paying attention this time. Oh, making a pylon right here. He's actually going to see those. Lings running by. This is beautiful. This is what Zergs need to do. As the Protoss in your base, you need to distract him back at home and have some damage of your own. This base is going to have to fall unless this army moves over, but I don't even think this army could deal with +2 right now. +1 almost done for the Protoss melee, and he's going to do, like, so much, like, awesome shit. Like, IMC is just, like, almost maxed. But Sheth is maxed. But a lot of that, yeah, is drones. I was trying to swap that to be cool, but it's not. Stargate started by IMC. A bunch of units coming in here. Let's see how many workers he can kill. Killing these cannons. Gonna work on these probes too. Holy shit, the number's going high. 28, 30, 31. But that Archon, Stormy, watch out. You gotta kill those High Templar. Whoa, 2 High Templar with full energy. Going ahead and die. These units dying. This hatchery totally dead. These rocks are up, so it's not a big deal. All of these probes dead, or just moved into the main rather. And this army is at bay right now because he can't keep up with the aggression that's being done to him, as well as the aggression that he needs to do to Sheth. This game is crazy days right now. Oh, and these dudes are gonna fly right over the Archon. Watch out! Oh my god, that murdered a bunch of them. 7 kills on Archon. +2, +3 on the way. Archons are going to do so much damage to Mutas. This is just awkward. This is like the lounge area for the drones. These Mutas are going to get high five. High five by the Archon. And he gets 3 more kills. Mentor Archon right here with +2. A bunch of units for Sheth, though. He's been maxed. He has a lot of money. Fleet Beacon going down for Protoss. This is exactly what you do when you're this late into the game and you're gotten this many bases. The Protoss is on par with Sheth, according to tech. Broodlords now. Didn't even notice he went to Hive. Gonna play it off. Gonna be like, yo, that's mad cool, I guess, if you want to go that route. A bunch of Broodlings gonna be able to get free hits on these Stalkers, blinking forward, killing some pylons. Really cool. This is what you do. This is actually how you play Zerg the right way. You get a bunch of things. You don't dive immediately and immerse yourself into Broodlord tech. You get +1 air attack. You get Mutas first. You get a bunch of infestors for defense. You only attack with Mutas and Ling run-bys, and he was so effective with these run-bys. But right now, Sheth is going to be in a lot of trouble if these bases get up. 5 base toss. 5, right? Yeah, it's 5. It's 5 base toss is pretty good, especially with the amount of tech that he has. Mothership on the way, +3. Dark Shrine. Let's go through the production tab. +3 melee and Chinton, or Carapace. I say Chinton, I don't know why I'm playing him Skyrim. But here comes the attack. These guys are just going to totally bypass each other. But Sheth holds the middle, so he knows exactly what's going on. Oh my god, that's a lot of spines. If he can flank from the back, this could be huge. But Brewlords are so slow, tasteless. He's got to move the Brewlords up right now. He's going to pick off an Archon right here. That's actually really big, because Archons are so goddamn expensive. The Protoss army forced into a place where he doesn't want to fight. He could actually fight right here and choke them into like a choke place. A bunch of lings. This is what you need to do. Send about fucking 50 lings over to a base and do some damage. Wreck some shit up. This hatchery is actually really smart. But a lot of units being killed here by Sheth. Well, not many units, but a lot of stuff being destroyed, making his opponent multitask. Sheth is up about, I don't know, about 30, 40 worker supply, so he can do this. This is what Zergs need to do. This is what I'm talking about. This is a nice warp in, actually. This is like 5 zealots with +3. Excuse me, pardon me. I have things to get to, hatchery. I have no time for you. You're not even a hatchery yet. You need to grow up, kid. More hatcheries down here, and Sheth's gonna have to pick this off real quick. Should get speed for them soon. +2 armor on the way, but +3's already finished, so these zealots are beasts right now. Mothership's here. Mothership has arrived on the scene, and we are going to have a huge engagement. 3 Archons with +3, and a bunch of Storms, a bunch of Sentries, with a Protoss that can micro, a bunch of Infestors. He needs to get his... Oh my god, if he had an Observer, oh my god, that would be so painful. They're full energy Infestors. Only 2 right now in this army, I think. Only 2 Infestors in this army? No way. Yep, only 2 Infestors in this army. If he lost both of those, that would be so bad. Upgrade starting. Broodlords are going to get picked off here because he has no detection. He needs some Overseers up here. Here come the Lings, but he needs some nice fungals. He only has 2 Infest. Oh my god, that's a nice Vortex. Vortex on everything. He's going to just drop more units in there, and there go the Archons into the toilet. We're going to see an Archon toilet. No, Archon, don't. Dead. And this is going to be... Let's just watch this for a minute. Put your hands up! And everything's dead. And Sheth goes down 40 supply in about 30 seconds. Blink forward. Sheth's going to get a good, nice fungal here. Going to fungal all the zealots behind the stalkers, which makes them totally ineffective. No charge yet. But this looks like it. A bunch of more Infestors coming up. Nice fungals. All of the health of the Protoss units is slowly dipping down, but he does have more warpins coming. He has a lot of attack up here too. This base, the 4th base, is in a lot of trouble. Sheth is being forced all over the place as the supply is dropping for both players. Queen's focusing down the mothership. These units not moving. The Queen's actually doing a lot of damage to the mothership, bringing it down to, well, his shields at least, so half health. But these zealots with 2-3 upgrades are doing so much damage to Liquid Sheth. Liquid Sheth cannot spend this money. He has no larva right now. He just needs to, like, hope to God the Protoss backs off because he needs to spend his money and he needs to calm down. A bunch of units here. He needs to spend all of his money, but he can't. He doesn't have any larvae to spend all his money. He has 4,000 minerals, 1,700 gas. It's just that he can't spend it, literally. Well, that's a nice Infestor trick right there. Predator Infestor right now. He's such a predator. I don't think there's an Observer either, so... I mean, oh, hey, buddy, this is awkward. The moment when, like, your 6th is their 5th. Oh, nice choke here for the Zealots. These are going to murder these Lings, but the Lings are fully upgraded too. But, yeah, Zealot's a mentor, that's an instructor, that's a disciple, that's a mentor. Yeah, these are all, like, just really good Zealots. The Zealots are on point. And, right now, Sheth is on this mining base, which is almost out, this mining base. So he's on about 2 bases, because this one doesn't have any drones at it. And the Protoss is at 1, 2, 3, 4 bases with minerals at them. This slowly turned into Sheth having everything, but not having the ability to spend everything. Which is really sad because Sheth had a nice army composition. He had a really good way of leading up to this point, but I think that Vortex was just too much. There was like so many Archons in that everything just died when it came out. Vortex kind of imbo when you think about it, but it's hardly used, so no one really wants to talk about it. A bunch of spines going up as he does still hold the worker lead. Sheth is not down and out yet. But that's about 2 rows of Archons with +3. Oh man, Sheth, and a mothership with the ability to vortex. No, Sheth, no, not when you transfer drones. Not like this, not like this. A bunch of Archons, a cloud of Archons huddling in here, high five and everything. Who wants a high five? Do these Broodlords want a high five? These Broodlords want a high five. Here comes the vortex on the Broodlords. Aren't even done yet. Here we go! Everyone in! Party in my house! Get in there! Everyone in! Go, 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 go! And these guys are not gonna see the light of day. Well, they are, but for about 5 seconds. Oh, guys. Hey, guys, what's going on? Dead! 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 And, that's it. That's it. I had fun.